By 2050, the world will look vastly different from today. Some of the traditional global superpowers may no longer hold their dominance, while unexpected nations rise to take their place. Economic strength, technological innovation, military power, and diplomatic influence will determine which countries shape the world's future. But which nations are poised to rule the world by 2050? The answer might surprise you. How global power is changing. The global balance of power is shifting at a rapid pace. By 2050, factors such as population growth, economic expansion, climate change, and technological advancements will play a critical role in defining which nations hold the most influence. Some key indicators of future power include economic growth, the ability to generate wealth, trade globally, and dominate industries. A technological innovation, leadership in artificial intelligence, space exploration, biotechnology, and automation. And military strength, defense capabilities, nuclear power, and global security influence. A cultural and diplomatic power, a country's ability to influence through media, education, and alliances. Sustainability and resource management, adaptation to climate change, and leadership in green energy. With these indicators in mind, let's break down the top 12 nations that experts predict will rule the world by 2050. 12. The United Kingdom, a strategic global force. Despite its relatively small size, the United Kingdom is expected to remain a key global player due to its strategic military strength, world-renowned financial sector, and technological advancements. London will continue to be a global financial hub, with its banking institutions and stock markets influencing the worldwide economy. The UK also holds a permanent seat on the UN Security Council, giving it diplomatic leverage on international matters. Technologically, Britain is investing heavily in AI, quantum computing, and cybersecurity, making it a competitive force in the future digital economy. While Brexit has brought challenges, the UK's strong military alliances through NATO and historical influence in world affairs will keep it relevant on the global stage. 11. Russia, a resource-driven giant. Russia's position as a superpower will be fueled by its vast natural resources, including oil, gas, and minerals. As energy remains a key driver of global power, Russia's ability to supply Europe, China, and other nations with energy resources will be a major advantage. Militarily, Russia remains one of the world's most formidable forces, possessing one of the largest nuclear arsenals and a strong presence in strategic regions like Eastern Europe, the Arctic, and the Middle East. However, economic instability, political challenges, and heavy reliance on fossil fuels may slow down Russia's rise in the coming decades. If the country can diversify its economy and invest more in technology and manufacturing, it has the potential to maintain its global influence. 10. Brazil, the rising Latin American superpower. Brazil is projected to become one of the world's largest economies by 2050, driven by its rich natural resources, agricultural dominance, and a growing tech industry. As the largest country in South America, Brazil has an advantage in trade, industrial production, and environmental resources, including the Amazon rainforest, which plays a crucial role in climate regulation. Brazil's influence will continue to grow as it expands its manufacturing and renewable energy sectors, making it a leader in sustainable development. If Brazil can overcome economic inequality and political instability, it has the potential to be a global force in the second half of the 21st century. 9. Germany, the economic leader of Europe. Germany remains Europe's strongest economy and will continue to dominate as the continent's industrial and technological powerhouse. By 2050, Germany will be a global leader in engineering, artificial intelligence, green energy, and automation. Its automobile industry, with brands like BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen, will evolve into leaders in electric and autonomous vehicles. Germany's strength within the European Union means that its influence extends far beyond its borders. As climate change becomes a bigger global issue, Germany's leadership in sustainability and renewable energy will only increase its standing as a global power. 8. Nigeria, the future giant of Africa. Nigeria is projected to have a population of over 400 million by 2050. making it one of the most populous nations in the world and a major economic and tech hub in Africa. As Africa's largest economy, Nigeria's growth will be fueled by its booming tech industry, rapid urbanization, and increasing foreign investments. If it can improve infrastructure, education, and governance, Nigeria could emerge as the most influential power on the African continent. With rich oil reserves, a young workforce, and a fast-growing middle class, Nigeria has the potential to be an economic and cultural leader in the future. 7. Japan, the technological powerhouse. Despite an aging population, Japan will continue to lead in AI, robotics, and space exploration. Automation and AI advancements will allow Japan to compensate for its workforce challenges, while its semiconductor, biotech, and clean energy industries will keep it at the forefront of global innovation. Japan has already made major investments in space exploration and deep-sea mining, two industries that could define the global economy in 2050. While its population decline poses a challenge, its technological edge ensures its place as one of the world's most powerful nations. 6. India, the fastest-growing economy. India will surpass China in population by 2050, becoming the most populous country in the world. Its booming tech sector, rapidly expanding middle class, and increasing foreign investments position it as a future superpower. India's space program is among the most advanced, and its investments in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and biotech will make it a leader in future technologies. The country's strong focus on manufacturing and infrastructure development will further fuel its economic rise. Challenges such as infrastructure gaps, income inequality, and regional tensions could slow progress, but if India continues its current trajectory, it is on track to be one of the dominant forces of the future. 5. The European Union, a collective superpower. While individual European nations may struggle to compete with global giants, the European Union as a bloc remains one of the most powerful forces in the world. With a combined GDP larger than China's, the EU plays a major role in global trade, finance, and diplomacy. Its leadership in climate policies and sustainability initiatives will set the standard for the rest of the world. However, internal divisions, shifting global alliances, and economic disparities between member nations could impact its stability. If the EU remains united, it will continue to be one of the most influential entities in 2050. 4. The United States, the enduring superpower. Despite rising challenges, the United States is expected to remain one of the most powerful nations in 2050 due to its economic, military, and technological leadership. The U.S. is home to the most influential companies, including Tesla, Google, Apple, Microsoft, and SpaceX, leading in artificial intelligence, biotech, and space exploration. The country's dominance in global finance and media further reinforces its global influence. Its military remains the strongest in the world, with unmatched defense spending, cutting-edge technology, and extensive alliances through NATO. However, economic shifts, internal political divisions, and increasing competition from China and India could threaten its long-term dominance. 3. China, the superpower, challenger. China's rapid growth has positioned it as the biggest competitor to U.S. global dominance. With the world's second-largest economy, China is heavily investing in artificial intelligence, infrastructure expansion, and military strength. The Belt and Road Initiative continues to expand China's influence across Asia, Africa, and Europe. Challenges such as an aging workforce, political tensions, and reliance on authoritarian policies may slow its trajectory, but its economic and technological ambitions could make it the dominant force in global affairs by 2050. 2. The unexpected global leader. By 2050, global power may no longer belong to a single country, but rather to a coalition of rising powers, an AI-driven global entity, or a nation that defies all predictions. Could an economic alliance like BRICS replace today's superpowers? Could artificial intelligence and digital governance surpass traditional government control? Could a currently underestimated nation like Indonesia or another emerging economy take the lead? 1. The true global superpower of 2050. The world's most powerful force in 2050 might not be a single country. Instead, global leadership could be shaped by new economic alliances, space exploration breakthroughs, or an entirely new model of power driven by artificial intelligence. The world order is changing, and those who adapt the fastest will define the future. By 2050, global power will look very different. While the US and China will likely remain dominant, rising nations like India, Nigeria, and Brazil are rapidly gaining influence. Technology, AI, space exploration, and economic alliances may reshape global leadership in ways we can't yet predict. Will a traditional superpower still lead, or will a new force emerge? Who do you think will rule the world in 2050? Let's discuss in the comments. Subscribe for more insights on the future of global power.